In today's Eye on Lifestyle, we're nearing the end of the first quarter of 2021, and it can be a great time to assess how we're doing and if we're on track to hit our goals and things we wanted to accomplish this year. Nikki Karnowski of Metamorphosis Coaching, Consulting, and Training joins us this morning with some tangible tips to help us refocus on our priorities. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Jenna. Well, it's a great time to just really check and see if we're on track and if we're doing our priorities. Are we keeping the main things? Are we spending our time doing the right things? I like this 90-day kind of cycle where we're checking back, and checking in on things, because it helps us to really see, are we focusing our energy where it'll give us a good return for our investment? We can get caught up being busy, but busy doesn't mean productive.
Especially during this time of year, I find that so true. And we start to get a little unfocused because of the weather seeming nicer, and getting spring fever can kind of throw us off. So what are some ways that we can refocus?
First of all, just take a really honest look at our calendar, our schedule. Where are we spending our time? Look back and see, what are your top 3 goals, or priorities for the year, and are we progressing to those? So many times we find with clients, when we check in on these, they're like, wow, the 3 things I wanted to do, I'm not even spending my time there. So that's just a really good assessment. We can also fall back into old habits, being tied to our inboxes or social media. So set limits on those and start to really focus on the 20% of things that will give us an 80% return or result for our efforts. That's Pareto's principle. So when we start to apply that, we really do see compounding results.
That is very applicable to many areas of our life. What are some other things to help us be our best and try to get that focus back?
Yeah, just a couple last things. Eliminates your constant distractions when you're working. Social media, the pings from Facebook or our emails, just silence those while you're working. Also, take some downtime. I think this is something we don't often do, but just scheduling a few, 5 minutes in between appointments, or when you're moving from task to task, for that white space. Our brains really need that. We're not really created just to go, go, go all day. So you'll find you're more productive when you have those little breaks in between. And then finally, just plan your day the night before. There's something that's powerful to stop and take a list and see what you have to do the next day. The next day when you wake up, you're already way ahead, and you have that list in front of you.
Absolutely. Those are some good reminders. And of course, something that I need to remind myself a lot, taking some time to rest is a secret to productivity, staying engaged with our goals. So just taking a breather there. All really good tips there. Thanks so much for joining us, Nikki. And we'll be right back after a quick break here.